This game ends up going the distance here simply because... Welcome to Game 8 of a possible 9. This series is looking mighty close, ladies and gents, between these two extremely talented players spawning in the 6 o'clock position on this map for the second time today, representing Team My Insanity and currently up by a scoreline of 4-3. Can he close it out now? It's Patreus. His opponent, one of the most experienced Terran players on the tournament circuit on the planet, in the 12 o'clock position. Hailing from Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, it's Major. A crowd favorite in North Korea. Certainly a personality on the StarCraft scene and loved by many. He's still in a disadvantaged position, but he won the first of 3 critical games. Will he be able to do 3 in a row? Oh, man. This is getting pretty tense. So this time around, there is evidence to suggest that we're going for a command center first, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in this best of 9. There is no barracks on the field, there is no gas on the field, and we are going to be going for that macro. Very, very interesting indeed. This is the first time Major's pulling this out. This is in game number 8. Every game is a must-win game. So, very interesting. And we'll see how long it takes, actually, for Patreus to spot this as well. Because the Overlord, he likes on Vaati to send his Overlord to the left-hand side before moving in. If he sends it to the right-hand side and then moving in, he'd be able to spot this sooner. But he prefers to do it from the left. In fact, a lot of players do. So, it will just take him a little bit longer to see that base. This... I've got no idea right now. So let's keep an ear to the ground and see what happens. We have the gas follow-up next, and then the barracks. So if he gets away with this economic opening, and right now it looks like he will, that he can transition into a higher level of tech very, very quickly indeed. Or if Patreus notices that actually, I want to see if I can do some sort of early game bust to try and punish this, he might be able to go hyper-aggressive as well. We are going to have the spawning pool finish while Patreus has roughly 35-40 gas. So it's going to be a while before he gets up to that speed as well. This Overlord isn't going to be moving any further. Just wants to see what's coming out of the front of the base in case it happens to be a Reaper. And we have got 100 gas, by the way, from Major. So he's going straight into the factory. And we are going to be seeing a Marine popping out here. So, this Overlord... Oh, he might not even see the Marine, actually, if he's not careful. Has no idea what's going on right now. Absolutely none. And this was off of a command center first. Zergling speed has now started back in the main base of Patreus. Who is going to blink first and do what? Who's going to be aggressor in this game? Right now, Major is being reasonably thankful that he's been able to get away with this so far. I like the positioning of this Marine, by the way. He just wants to get as much notice as possible if an Overlord comes into the vicinity. The only way he wouldn't be able to tell is if the Overlord goes all the way up here first before turning right. Now, the first 4 lings are going to be the first clue as to what's going on here. Ooh, they could stop. If they stop that factory from going down... Oh, it's a single Marine. Okay, should be able to. Without... By the way, guys, that's why this Marine is here. Can you imagine if 2 Zerglings just... how long they're going to be able to stop production here for until you send 2 Marines out of there at them. Very, very important consideration to make as well. So, does Patreus smell a rat here? He's got the... well, he's actually seen the factory with the reactor. He'd basically have to try and work it out off of the timing of the factory going down on the reactor. That's pretty difficult to do. Should have known that's potentially command center first. I don't know. That Zergling gets roasted. And we've got the 3rd base going down for Patreus as well. So he's going to be macroing up off the back of this. He's now got an Overlord moving to the top right position. He will be able to spot that base and that it's been mining for a while. By this point, he can assume his opponent's at least put down 1 command center. So won't know quite just how much he's been mined just yet. But he will know that this is kind of the macro-centric point of the game. And Cloak is being researched now as a oh dear, and he's certainly going to find out very soon because he sees Cloak being researched. Dear, oh dear, this third base is under attack a little bit, but it's just a couple of Hellions, and Queen should be able to defend against this. And the Zergling, well, the Zergling dies. He didn't have to go down and look, he just assumed there's going to be a command center there at this point, and the Banshee will be able to pop out with the second one queued up. Is Cloak getting cancelled? It doesn't look like it is at the mo. And the third command center coming down now for Major. He's at 55 supply versus the 59 supply of Petraeus. Things starting to settle down ever so slightly. It looks like an Overlord is getting hunted down in the middle of the map. Oh, and he can blink that away as much as he wants. But this one Marine, I got this, guys. Don't worry about it. I am the sharpest shooter here. And oh, that big thing went over the cliff. And suddenly I've got no line of sight, even though I was looking at the Marine right behind it. Oh, 4 hit points. The Overlord's like, phew. That was close, guys. That was close. All good in the hood now as far as Zerg is concerned. Able to focus on the defense once more. A lot of Hellions here with an armory about to complete at the natural location. So we're going to be seeing a lot of aggression with Cloak Banshee as well. Are we going to see Hellbats come in too? The Queens have to rely on the Spore Crawler being here for vision of this Banshee right now. Nice little bit of positioning, preventing workers from actually getting transferred from the natural to the third base. Will spot them coming down, kills another one. 3 of them managed them to make it through, and we do have Hellbats marching in. So we're going to try and finish this game quickly. Is it going to be possible? And moving on to Creep, there are no Marines in support, just Hellbats and this Banshee. There's a second Banshee coming up as well, and here we go against the Queens, doing a decent job so far. Oh, more drones being transferred and being killed right now, and this looks like it could be a big engagement for Major. He's killing off the last 2 Queens at the third base location, and right now a lot of drones have gone down. It's 12-1 right now, and yes, it's going to be enough. GG, that's it, and we have a 4-4 situation, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 4th week of the hot seat, and we have a game number 9.